Your kids need you to be the parent in their life. And that you can't parent without discipline. It's impossible because discipline is not about punishing. It's about helping a child make better decisions, the same way that God treats you and me. You say, how do I know this? Look at Hebrews chapter 12, verse 10. The Bible says in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 10, for our earthly fathers disciplined us for a few years, doing the best they knew how, but God's discipline is always good for us so that we might share in His holiness. Have you ever been disciplined by God? I know I have, okay? If you haven't been, you need to talk to Him about it because evidently you're ignoring something, okay? Because God disciplines all His kids, okay? And He disciplines us not to punish us for something we did wrong. God's focus is never on what you did. God's focus is always on what you need to become, okay? What you need to do in your future. So God disciplines us so that we might share in His holiness. Or I might say it this way, so that we might make better decisions. That was a dumb decision. Don't do that one again. This is the way that I want you to do it in the future. So God's discipline is training us to make better choices. The same is true for a parent. Look at this. Proverbs 29:17. Read it together with me aloud and loudly. Discipline your children, and they will give you peace of mind and will make your heart glad. Do what to your children? So that is a requirement of parental responsibility. It is not an option. It's not something that would be only you do it when you feel like it or when you get frustrated or angry. It's a way of living a disciplined pattern of life, so you're training them. Notice again, we find this in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 4. Fathers, do not provoke your children to anger by the way you treat them. Rather, bring them up with the discipline and instruction that comes from the Lord. Here it's speaking very specifically to fathers. I could do an entire message on that alone because I believe one of the issues that we need to strengthen in our culture today is the role of fathers in the home. I think fathers in the home, you make a big difference, okay? And so to all your dads here, I want you to know you're important to your child, okay? Don't leave all the child rearing to mom, okay? They need a dad in their life. Mom's very important. Mom's a nurturing part of the equation. Mom also is very important to bring about discipline as well. But there's something about a dad that when you step into your child's life in a loving way, it makes a difference. That's not even in my notes. That's completely free of charge to you today, okay?